So the planet cards here, they represent the part of your personality that's engaged in whatever question, situation, or new beginning. I'm focused on the new moon energy, so that's what I'm kind of like channeling, like what new moon evolution is in store for you at this time that's like affecting you in your life. So this is kind of like your present state of mind, the planet cards like kind of represent. So your current state of I am kind of, you know, thing. Here, the moon. So your unconscious, sensitive inner emotions and responses. So that would even just even tell me here like how quiet, how to yourself with your emotions you currently are. Because if this is representing your current state of thing, it means that a lot of things that you feel are not being shared. Okay? So like that's the part of during this new moon time that is coming into is being highlighted at this time, like for you, because this is what's evolutionizing within you. Something is growing from this. Like it's like incubating is like kind of like what I hear. Like, so now then you have the zodiac cards, right? These cards are so cool. I love them. The zodiac cards represent the universal energy. So these are like the surrounding energies that influence the atmosphere for your own inner sphere. So regardless of what, there's nothing that you can do about sometimes the surrounding energies around you, but it can either be harmonious to you or it could be destructive, like you know, but it's up to you to harness that in whichever way that you're going to harness it in, like for yourself. But right now it's like a reflective state. And then we just had the new moon. So I find like that this is intense. Like right now I feel like it's being like something's coming up out of the woodworks. And then look at this picture here. This is the ocean. This is the water. This is whatever land of water. This is the watery depth. So this is an emotional thing. So this could be even connected to your spirituality, to who you are as a person. Like even not just right now. Like right now. Like who the fuck am I? And why am I here? Like, you know, that kind of thing. Unconscious. So it's like diving into the subconscious. And it's sensitive because it's unknown. It's like, you know, like what the fuck, you know? Here we go. That's what's up. I was still calling out Pisces. So here we go. This is like the third and final sign of the zodiac. So this is and this is how it's influencing you too, because you have the energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. So I feel like okay. So like even what's coming up and it's emerging for you might be your own placement in like who you are in your energy for others in your world too. So because what I'm getting from even just this is kind of like seeing yourself full circle, because Pisces is the final and last sign of the zodiac. So there's a lot of potential for a lot of stuff. But I feel like what stands out for me with this card for whatever with you right now, softens resolve. I feel like there's a lot of hardness around and you're the one that's triggered to respond softer. So that's part of the sensitive time that is having to evolve into form right now, because it could either be depleting and like draining, or it can be like a shift in consciousness and you owning your powerhouse of wherever it is that you're doing in your life, that you have the energy that is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving to move forward and do whatever it is that you need to do out of like a deep, like I feel like whatever you feel on the inside, what I get from these two cards is heavy. It's like heavy, and whatever that is. And for me, what I can assume based off of this is due to a lot of the external environment that's heavy, which causes this inner state of sensitive response to the emotions that are not just only yours but others around you. because Pisces is the psychic sponge of the zodiac. Like, so they absorb everything. So this is the energy that they're saying that's around you. So you're absorbing that on top of this. So it's heavy. So the thing that's coming out from the new moon, which is new beginning, new evolution, new something, seed that's sprouting for you, is changing this dynamic where it doesn't have to be so heavy. You get what I mean? Like, so the newness that's going to come from this is the release of some of this in some kind of way, is how I kind of hear that. But and then the house cards are, let's see, I just want to read it right. Represent the area of your life affected by the question or issue. So the sphere of your life the matter is playing out in. So this is the area, the department that this is growing. Like, whether it's career, whether it's communications, whether it's love, whether it's like, you know, whatever house it falls under, it's a house. The third house, your potential to learn something and your local neighborhood. So this is exactly that. So right now it's like kind of like the development stages of who am I? We're kind of going back to that conversation in the beginning. Who am I, and what am I doing here? All of this that you're coming to, which is coming into full growth or some kind of epiphany. It's like one day waking up and saying, okay, I see why I've had to deal with this kind of nonsense and this, so that I can transmute it and be the one to then now have it no longer affect me in my life. And now I see why I'm still here, and now I'm going to move from here to here because now I know what to do. So only you're going to discover that. Like, nobody can tell you what the fuck that is. Like, until you figure out, which is by this phase, which is understanding your emotions on a profound level and what that means for the people around you, that's going to be powerful for you, because you're going to see something that in yourself that maybe you didn't see before. Nobody can give that to you. You can only give that to yourself. There's something that's going to come out in this new system. To sum that all up, there's something that's happening now that is going to evolve, that you're going to see, that's going to be very clear for you on your path in your life, that is going to help you make your next steps forward without being so heavy. It's going to be like a sense of alignment, like some kind of alignment is happening here that involves the potential for you to learn something about your local neighborhood. And what I see with local neighborhood is your family environment, your current surroundings, like something that's going to release you in some kind of way that you're going to learn and grow from. Like, you're gonna, yeah, which is really cool.